In the bustling city of Valoria, where skyscrapers touched the sky and life moved at a relentless pace, lived a young man named Sam. Sam had always dreamed of being a marathon runner, but his life was filled with obstacles. He worked long hours as a delivery driver, barely making enough to cover his expenses. His passion for running was often pushed aside by the demands of his daily life. Every morning, Sam would wake up before dawn, lacing up his worn-out running shoes and hitting the pavement. Despite his dedication, he struggled to improve his times and often felt discouraged by the faster, more experienced runners around him. His dream of competing in the Valoria Marathon seemed increasingly out of reach. One day, while making a delivery to a small bookstore, Sam met an elderly woman named Clara. She was the owner of the shop and had a warm, inviting presence. Clara noticed Sam's tired eyes and asked him about his life. Hesitantly, Sam shared his dream of running the marathon and his struggles to achieve it. Clara listened intently and then said, "Would you like to hear a story?" Sam nodded, curious about what the old woman had to say. Clara began, "Many years ago, there was a young boy named Daniel who lived in a remote village. Daniel dreamed of becoming a musician, but his family was poor, and they couldn't afford to buy him an instrument. Undeterred, Daniel would create makeshift instruments from anything he could find, pots, pans, sticks, and practice every day. One day, a traveling musician passed through the village and heard Daniel playing his improvised drum. Impressed by his talent and determination, the musician gave Daniel an old, worn-out violin. Daniel was overjoyed and began teaching himself to play, despite the violin's poor condition. Years passed, and Daniel's skills grew. He never gave up, even when the strings broke or when he faced ridicule from others. His perseverance paid off when a renowned orchestra conductor, visiting the village, heard him play. Daniel was offered a place in the orchestra, and his dream of becoming a musician was finally realized. The moral of the story, Sam, is that it's not the resources you have but your determination and perseverance that matter. Keep running, keep pushing, and don't let setbacks deter you. Your journey is what shapes you. Inspired by Clara's story, Sam felt a renewed sense of purpose. He thanked her and left the bookstore with a lighter heart. From that day on, Sam approached his training with a newfound vigor. He embraced every challenge, every setback, as part of his journey. Months later, the day of the Valoria Marathon arrived. Sam stood at the starting line, nervous but determined. As he ran, he thought of Clara's story and the boy who never gave up. Mile after mile, Sam pushed forward, fueled by his dreams and the encouragement he had received. Sam didn't win the marathon that day, but he finished it, achieving a personal best time and earning the respect of his fellow runners. More importantly, he proved to himself that with perseverance and determination, any dream could be within reach. From that day on, Sam continued to run, each step a testament to his unwavering spirit. And whenever he felt like giving up, he would visit Clara's bookstore, where the stories of determination and hope were always waiting to inspire him.